Hi everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I'm doing a cook along with Lauren, Courtney K, Crossbones, Ma Marge, and Mimster. You better be with us next time. Well, I'm going to get started with the Shrimp Fra Diavolo, and this is the way I make it. I take about a pound of the shrimp, and then what I do is I add an eighth of a teaspoon of the cayenne pepper, a quarter teaspoon of the red pepper flakes, quarter teaspoon of parsley, quarter of basil, and a quarter of oregano. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I put in maybe a quarter of a cup of olive oil. I put in a quarter of a teaspoon of garlic powder and 2 chopped up cloves of garlic, and I let it marinate for about a half hour. And this is pretty much what it looks like after it's marinated, and now I'm going to cook it up. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I make my quick garlic bread, because I want the garlic bread to be ready by the time I finish the shrimp. The shrimp goes real fast. And this is what I do. I cut up the bread as so. I'll take the olive oil and I put it in a plate. I take each slice of bread and I rub it in the olive oil. This way each one is generously coated. Okay. Line them all up. And then what I do is I put some salt on it, fresh sea salt. I put garlic powder. Generous with the garlic powder. I love garlic. Basil. I'm always a little heavy-handed, so my wife loves the way I cook better than she does, because everything is always under-seasoned, and I do it a little over-seasoned, but it tastes really good. The oregano, basil. You know what? And I'm going to put a little parsley on it. Take that and pop it in the broiler. You got to keep an eye on it because it goes real fast. Okay, now we're going to do my version of the Shrimp Fra Diavolo. Get that pan nice and hot. Let's say you get about, let's say a nice two teaspoons full of oil. Comes out real slow, so it looks like a lot, but it's not. Let's get that oil hot. You can see I just coat the bottom of it. I really don't use a lot. I just don't want the shrimp to stick to the bottom of the pan. And this is my version of Shrimp Fra Diavolo on a stick. Okay. Let's get that nice and hot. Everybody says, why don't you make it with spaghetti? You know what? I have it with spaghetti all the time. Now I'm going to make it with fresh garlic bread. Make a nice meal out of that. Now I don't have a whole pound right here. I only have 6 shrimp. I don't want to cook the whole thing because it's one of my short films for the cook-along. Okay, I think we got that nice and hot. Yeah, we got a nice sizzle going. We'll get all these shrimp in nicely. Going. As soon as I get both sides done, I'm going to use about a tablespoon of extra dry vermouth. Now don't put the vermouth on while this pan is on the stove, but you're going to have a real problem. The shrimp cooks so fast, it's a real easy dish. One side is already done. Flip them over to the other side. high heat. Cooks real fast. You see them pink already on one side. And you get a little bit of that red sauce that's stuck to the shrimp, and then the oil, and you make a nice little sauce in there. Take this, dump it on the plate. Dip it in with that garlic bread. Okay, that side is done. Now I'm going to take the pan off the flame. I pour in, and you have to be careful, the best smoke is also flame. Cook that up. That's why they call me the devil, man. Get that cooked up. I'm going to flip them over one more time. Just to get that taste of the vermouth on both sides. Nice and sweet. Sweet and spicy. Diavolo Umo. This is ready. And I think my garlic bread is ready too. Yow. Okay, close the hot pan. Let me get my plate. That garlic bread, perfect. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour this out, even though I want the shrimp on a stick for you guys in the cook-along. That is good. I wish you were here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the rest on the plate just so you can see it better. With a piece of garlic bread. And that's got a nice little kick from the garlic flakes and the cayenne pepper. Wish you were here. You're all invited to my house to cook. Let's have a cook along at my house. That is so good. Oh, that is delicious. Sometimes I amaze myself.